Imagine arriving in a place where time seems to have stood still, where ancient traditions are lived out daily. Welcome to Mongolia, a country nestled between Russia and China, known for its vast, wild landscapes and a culture rich in unique and intriguing customs. As you explore Mongolia, you'll be immersed in a world where hospitality isn't just a courtesy, it's a cornerstone of society. Experience the nomadic lifestyle on the sprawling steppes, where every encounter unveils a welcoming practice as special as the country itself. At the heart of this tradition is the gesture of sharing not just a roof, but also warm companionship, reflecting the deeply rooted social and cultural fabric of the Mongolian people. Join us in discovering Mongolian hospitality in its purest and most untouched form, an experience that goes beyond the ordinary and touches the hearts of all who visit this distant land. In Mongolia, human warmth fills the cold air of the steppes, and even the simplest gestures carry deep meaning. In this country, visitors are welcomed as beloved family members, not mere strangers, even if their stay is brief. Mongolian women facing the challenge of finding companions who match their strength live amidst breathtaking beauty. The vast landscapes reveal the sheer scale of nature, and those who visit Mongolia are greeted by a rich culture and awe-inspiring natural beauty. Exploring Mongolia is diving into a vibrant adventure of cultural traditions. From horseback riding across wide steppes to practicing the ancient art of archery, hunting with eagles, and raising a gyr, the traditional Mongolian tent. The country's history is shaped by the Grand Mongol Empire, which left a profound mark on world history and was led by the legendary Genghis Khan. Get ready to discover the 12 most fascinating aspects of modern Mongolia, a place where history and culture meet in captivating ways. In Mongolia, women are making significant strides in education and social status. However, this progress comes with a unique personal challenge: finding a compatible partner. While Mongolian women are achieving high rates of academic and professional success, they often face difficulties finding partners who align with their new social roles. This challenge is intensified by the traditional gender roles that still prevail, especially in livestock herding and family responsibilities. In Ulaanbaatar, the capital, the demographic gap is striking, with an excess of around 60,000 women compared to men, a situation contributing to declining marriage rates. According to data from Mongolia's National Statistics Office, there's a noticeable gender disparity in marriage. 40% of men over 15 are married, compared to only 32% of women. Additionally, there's strong cultural pressure for women to find a stable partner before the age of 29. Those who don't meet this expectation often find themselves rethinking what they want in a relationship. The economic transformations of the 1990s in Mongolia brought about a wave of unemployment that primarily affected men, along with a troubling rise in alcoholism. This situation raises an important question. What are the main challenges Mongolian women face today? Between pursuing professional ambitions, finding a suitable partner, or balancing these two aspects of life, what weighs more heavily? Additionally, Mongolia experiences a noticeable gender imbalance, with 105 women for every 100 men. This disproportion not only shapes social dynamics, but also exacerbates issues like the declining birth rate, as there are fewer men of childbearing age. As a result, women often take on a double load, maintaining family structures while fulfilling social obligations, placing a significant economic and emotional burden on them. Mongolia faces a complex, multi-layered challenge due to a gender imbalance that affects various areas of society, including escalating domestic violence. The pressure on women is intense, with some men being responsible for the well-being of up to 6 women. Given this situation, the Mongolian government is exploring several approaches to address the issue, including a controversial proposal to encourage the immigration of 100,000 Turkish men. To tackle this delicate situation, multiple national strategies are being implemented, requiring collaboration from all sectors of society. These efforts are crucial in striving for a balance that benefits all citizens. Beyond these internal issues, Mongolia is notable for its vast, nearly untouched natural landscapes, and holds the distinction of having the lowest population density in the world. With only 2 people per square kilometer, The country offers a unique experience with its geographic features, including steppes, mountains, and deserts. These natural elements make both life and farming continuous challenges, but also give the country a distinctive and appealing identity for residents and visitors alike. Mongolia faces extreme weather conditions, with harsh winters and short summers, which directly shape the lifestyle of its people and economic activities like agriculture. The country's traditional nomadic culture, which adapts to these conditions by migrating seasonally in search of better grazing for livestock, is a prime example of how Mongolians have adjusted to their challenging environment. This lifestyle, however, contributes to low population density and limits the development of permanent settlements. Despite these challenges, Mongolia enjoys a remarkable quality of life, enhanced by clean air and breathtaking natural landscapes that provide a stunning backdrop for daily life. However, the country faces the challenge of developing its economy without compromising this natural beauty and traditional lifestyle. In this context, the Mongolian government has been implementing strategies to attract investments and tourists, as well as improve local infrastructure. These plans are crafted with a focus on preserving Mongolia's cultural and natural treasures, preparing for a future of sustainable growth and improvements in quality of life. This balanced approach aims to ensure that economic progress complements and respects the country's unique traditions and natural heritage. Mongolia is known for its vast grasslands and the glow of a clear blue sky. However, beneath this picturesque landscape lies a harsh reality. The country has one of the highest rates of violence against women in the world. A 2017 study conducted by the United Nations Population Fund in partnership with Mongolia's National Statistics Office revealed alarming data. About 60% of women who have or have had partners reported experiences of abuse, ranging from sexual and emotional to economic violence. The violence isn't limited to intimate relationships. The study also shows that approximately 17% of women have been physically assaulted by individuals who were not their partners, starting as young as 15 years old. Before we continue with this important discussion, I'd like to invite you to get more involved in our work. If you resonate with the topics we cover, subscribe to our channel and join us on this journey for content that makes a difference. Your participation is essential for us to keep developing and sharing deep and informative insights. The tradition of sky burials in Mongolia is an ancient practice that began in the 16th century with Altan Khan, who adopted Buddhism as the country's religion and discouraged burials in the ground. In this unique ritual, bodies are left in open, remote areas, allowing them to be naturally recycled by the environment, including the local wildlife. This practice is believed to support the cycle of life, offering a noble return to the ecosystem. During the process, a male family member is responsible for preparing the deceased, wrapping them in a specific cloth and positioning them with their head pointing north. 3 days after the ritual, the family checks to see if the body has fully decomposed, which would indicate that the soul of their loved one has been released. Despite modern changes and environmental shifts, this custom remains a vital part of Mongolian nomadic culture, reflecting a deep respect for nature and the impermanence of human existence. In the time of Genghis Khan, Mongols had a unique, respectful relationship with water, which was considered sacred. They believed that activities like bathing or washing clothes could offend the spiritual forces of the land, referred to as dragon veins or vital energy lines. To avoid displeasing the gods and potential supernatural retribution, Mongols refrained from such practices, especially in rivers. This approach to water use led to a historical perception of them as being less hygienic, due to their limited use of water for personal cleanliness. Genghis Khan's warriors had some hygiene habits that might seem unusual by today's standards. They wore the same clothes for extended periods, only taking them off occasionally to remove lice and other insects, and would switch to new clothes only during festivals and special celebrations. Interestingly, back then, body odor was viewed very differently. It was considered a personal mark, not something unpleasant or unclean. In fact, being gifted clothing previously worn by Genghis Khan was a huge honor. This was seen as a way to feel closer to the leader, sharing in his essence. Today, this perspective might seem strange, but it offers an interesting point of reflection on how concepts of cleanliness and personal scent have evolved over time. What do you think of these practices? Share your thoughts and if these ideas change how you view modern hygiene standards. The essence of Mongolia is closely tied to the iconic figure of Genghis Khan, a name that still resonates as a symbol of the country's national identity. Born from humble beginnings with the name Temujin, he faced a series of hardships early on, including his father's death and the subsequent breakup of his tribe. These challenges were crucial in shaping his resilient character and strategic mind. In 1206, Temujin achieved a remarkable feat. He unified the various Mongolian tribes under his command, adopting the title of Genghis Khan, which means universal ruler. This milestone marked the beginning of the vast Mongol Empire. Under Genghis Khan's leadership, the Mongols transformed from a collection of scattered tribes into an unprecedented military powerhouse. Using revolutionary tactics, he led his troops to conquer vast territories across Asia and Europe, establishing the largest contiguous empire in recorded history, even surpassing the British Empire at its peak. Genghis Khan's remarkable leadership extended far beyond the battlefield. It sparked an era of prosperity and unprecedented cultural exchange. Under his rule, the Mongol Empire became a vital corridor connecting East and West, enabling a vibrant flow of trade, ideas, and cultures between previously isolated continents. Genghis Khan was a shrewd reformer, known for dismantling aristocracies based on birthright and replacing them with a merit-based system, where skill and loyalty were the true measures of worth. He instituted the Yasa, a strict set of laws that ensured order and justice throughout the empire, creating an effective and fair governance structure. Additionally, his progressive policies for the time promoted significant human rights, such as banning the trafficking and kidnapping of women, abolishing slavery within Mongolian territories, and establishing a postal system that not only improved communication across the vast empire, but also boosted administrative efficiency, further consolidating Mongol power and influence on a global scale. The reforms implemented not only strengthened the empire's power and internal structure, but also laid the groundwork for a more equitable society. Even with the fragmentation of the empire into various successor states, like the Yuan dynasty in China and the Golden Horde in Russia, Genghis Khan's impact remained significant. His memory is honored through various celebrations and monuments, including the impressive 40-meter statue in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. This monument symbolizes his crucial role in uniting the Mongol tribes and creating an empire that spanned vast regions across the globe. Genghis Khan is regarded as the founder of the Mongolian nation and an icon of exceptional leadership. Mongolian culture is notable for its exceptional hospitality and unique culinary traditions. It's customary to bring food or drink when visiting a Mongolian home, an act that reflects the high value placed on hospitality. When welcomed into a home, visitors are often treated to a selection of traditional dishes that may include various meats, dairy products, and breads. Refusing offered food is considered impolite, so it's recommended to accept and enjoy what is served. When you're in Mongolia and offered a cup of tea or arag, it's polite to take at least a small sip. This gesture shows appreciation and gratitude for the host's hospitality. Eating together is a common practice, and sharing food is a way to strengthen bonds. It's also not unusual for hosts to gift visitors with something special, expecting a simple keepsake in return. Respecting these customs shows your appreciation for local traditions and helps build harmonious relationships. Mongolian culture, with its nomadic roots, values a deep, respectful connection to food and nature, avoiding the use of knives at meals to maintain simplicity and peace at the table. Local dishes are enjoyed with hands, chopsticks, or spoons, reinforcing the communal spirit of eating together. The absence of knives symbolizes unity and gratitude for the shared meal. Mongolian nomads have a unique way of enjoying their meals that deeply reflects the essence of their culture. They choose not to use knives at the table, a practice that simplifies eating and keeps the gathering around food more natural and centered. This tradition is a way of honoring their connection to the environment, approaching meals with mindfulness and respect. In Mongolia, beauty goes beyond conventional standards often influenced by media and other cultures. Here, beauty ideals are shaped by tradition and the harsh realities of the steppes. For Mongolians, beauty isn't just about physical appearance. It's about strength and resilience. The beauty of a Mongolian woman lies in her ability to withstand tough weather, care for livestock, manage the household, and play an active role in the community. This view of beauty reflects the resilience and practicality essential to nomadic life. In the Mongolian steppes, a woman's beauty is measured more by her survival skills and contributions to the community than by her physical appearance. Traits that are traditionally valued worldwide may not hold the same weight here, where a woman's ability to adapt and thrive in the harsh natural environment is more prized. However, with the growing urbanization in places like Ulaanbaatar, Western-aligned beauty standards are beginning to seep in, gradually shifting local perceptions. On the other hand, the era of Genghis Khan left an indelible mark on Mongolia's history through his military strategies and radical social changes. Under his leadership, the Mongol Empire expanded rapidly, bolstered by innovative war tactics and savvy alliances. Genghis Khan's organizational skill and military genius not only solidified Mongolian power, but also shaped the social structure of the region in ways that are still remembered today. Genghis Khan left a remarkable legacy not only in Mongolia, but around the world. He created the Yasa, a set of laws that established order and justice, while also promoting meritocracy and social mobility within his vast empire. These policies fostered religious tolerance and encouraged an unprecedented cultural and economic exchange between Europe and Asia, paving the way for the development of major cities, like Moscow. Genghis Khan's influence extends to this day, shaping modern Mongolian identity and national pride. His governance strategies and military tactics are studied and revered worldwide. Additionally, the Golden Horde, a segment of the Mongol Empire led by Batu Khan, played a crucial role in 13th century Russian history, profoundly influencing its politics, economy, and culture. The impact of these Mongol practices is still visible in Russia's current administrative structure and legal systems. This interaction between the Mongolian and Russian peoples left lasting marks, both in historical records and in regional dynamics. If you're curious about historical figures who shaped the world in unexpected ways, there's much to discover about Genghis Khan.